to see if they can actually hear me. I'm back on the live now. Hello, is anybody there? Check. I don't want to go far with this topic if nobody is hearing me. So I will just seize it.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. So what I was saying before is about toxic spirituality and why we need to identify and erase it from our land. Toxic spirituality is a spiritual system that focuses on selfishness. It's a system that is actually toxic to our consciousness, to our awareness, to our uh, mission and vision. A toxic spiritualist person can never be your friend. Toxic spirituality occurs when people lose sight of true spiritual purpose, when they lose sight of their mission, or they have been misguided from the beginning of life or from the teaching. We have examples of toxic spirituality as in Islam. Why do we have Islamic terrorists today? Killing people up and down, calling something they call jihad. This thing they call jihad in Islam is actually terrorism. Terrorizing your fellow human beings because they don't subscribe to the same spiritual ideology as you. They don't think like you. They don't want to be like you. They just want to be on their lane. You say, oh, these people, they are evil people because they don't want to come to paradise with us. They don't want to dress up like us. They don't want to pray 5 times a day. They eat whatever they like. They eat pig, they eat dog, they eat anything. So we're going to kill them because they are infidels. Then you see some misguided fellows that take knife and sword, and nowadays they are using AK-47 and Toyota Jeep to run into people's village and kill them and burn them. This is toxic spirituality. We see this in Christianity when a man of dog will dress up in a Sunday lining like a well-packed, filthy present, standing on what they call a pulpit or an altar, and be talking trash to people that are not Christians. If you don't accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and personal Savior, you will die, you will burn forever, you this and this, all this will happen to you. If you don't give us money, you are going to hell. If you don't do as we say, you are going to hell. If you don't come to church, you are going to hell. If you don't do this, you don't do that, you are going to hell. In fact, everybody is going to hell. If you don't come to my church, you are going to hell. My church is the only true church in the world. My church is the only church that you can find the key of heaven. My church is the church that God comes down to attend. In fact, I even drink tea with God yesterday. God comes to chill in my garden. I am the only person that can have access to God. If without me, you are nothing. This is the same pastor that was born like you. This is toxic spirituality. Toxic spirituality is a kind of sinister, criminal-minded spirituality. It's a spirituality of witchcraft. A spirituality that focuses on spreading lies instead of truth, spreading ignorance instead of wisdom, spreading darkness instead of enlightenment, spreading poverty instead of prosperity. Toxic spirituality is something that affects all of us. We also see this in African spirituality. In African spirituality, some people will come and tell you that they are a master or grandmaster, babalawo, powerful spiritual guru, this and that and that. It's only through them you can achieve whatever you can achieve or whatever you want to achieve. We see this toxicity in African spirituality. I want to do this video so that you can identify all these people that practice this toxic form of spirituality and how to avoid them. There's a difference between toxic spirituality and healthy spirituality. Any spirituality that spreads ignorance, lies, deceit is a toxic to your health, toxic to your mentality, your mental health, your spiritual health, and your life. Very, very important. So we need to be able to understand and discern. And when we see these evil people, these witches and wizards, we will know them for what they are. Many of them are hypocrites. Like today, naturally, that is a Sunday, you go see them for church. According to Fela, they go dress up, carry Bible for armpits, spray perfume, go there, they go sing, go. All these people that the same people that are committing all the crimes, all the abomination, talking all the gossip, all the lies, drinking all the beer, all the alcohol, all the fornication, all the abuse, all the ego smoking, and all the nonsense. On Sunday, they go church, go sit down. Like say they be better people, pretending, singing praises. If heaven is really real and these people are really children of God, heaven will be a very filthy place. Because heaven will be filled with the worst kind of people. These are people that are not true to themselves, people that are not true to nature, people that truth not dey their mouth. Now them go full heaven. I don't want to go to that kind of place. A place that will be filled with all kind of terrorism, all kind of lies, all kind of gutter felonies, all this. Imagine all these our criminal politicians, all of these our 419 pastors, all these gruesome people. Oh God, I don't want to go there. What thing I want to go do for them? Me and these people, we're not the same level. Toxic spirituality. Spirituality that will brings depression to you. What did they carry on for heads? The only people benefiting from Christianity are the criminals that are calling themselves pastors. All the other people, they are just chatels. They are just pawns in the game. They're just using their money to promote the things then. There are 5 major signs of toxic spirituality. 5. There are many of them, but I will talk about 5 major signs so that when you see these people, you go know them. Number 1 is forcing spirituality on other people. Any spiritual system, religion, ideology that is trying to force their spiritual belief on you is toxic. A true spiritual system or ideology will never attempt to force its ideology on people. They will tell you, explain to you, show you, this is what it is. This is how we do it here. It should be open and plain. It's you that we accept if you want to follow them or not. Any spirituality that say you must follow us as we don't come, that you must accept Jesus Christ, whether you like it or not. If you don't accept him, you will die and you will go to hell and he will burn you forever. This is a red flag. Any spirituality that comes with force of acceptance that my God is the only true God, everybody must become a Christian or they die. The serious red flag, you must come to my shrine, I must initiate you by thunder, by fire, or else. This is not you are not coming there with your open mind anymore. You are not coming there willingly. It's coerced. You're being deceived or you're being threatened with internal domination. It is toxic spirituality. Already toxic. Condemning you already before you even start the race. You're already condemned. This one now, what we call point and kill ministry in Nigeria. Where they say it's on a point and kill. Once you come inside, you need to come out. Now inside this church, you go die. Now there you go die. All your problems, everything, you die here. Point and kill ministry. Once you enter, you don't enter. No going back. No coming out. Any kind of restriction like that is a secret court now. It is no longer doing it out of your own free will and violation. You are being forced and coerced and threatened with deaths. Not only sudden and unnatural death, but everlasting deaths. This is the number 1 red flag of the Bible. It is a toxic spiritual practice. If you don't accept Jesus Christ, you are dead. This is Christians for you. Extremists. Toxicity. The second one is Islam. If you don't accept Muhammad or Allah, you are dead. Now, Islam is even worse because they are coming to kill you physically. In northern Nigeria, your whether you accept or not, even you still accept, you still there in danger. They will say you are not an extremist. You must accept and you must join them to be killing other people, condemning other people. Islam is a toxic spiritual system. We must stop it. We must not condone the spread of Christianity and Islam if we know say we get sense. These two, even Judaism, another toxicity. These are the three children of the Abrahamic religion from Abraham. Abraham is the father of this toxic spirituality stuff we have in the earth right now. Christianity, Islam, and Judaism. This religion believes that if you're not one of them, you are against them. It's either you convert or you die. Toxic spirituality. When you see this sign, somebody is forcing you. Even in African spirituality, we don't force people to join here. Every day I teach a lot of things. You open your mind, you learn, and when you start learning, you can leave anytime. I don't say when you come, you must. You can leave anytime. So okay, I don't want to do it again. Now you get yourself. We that are here, there's no promise to us. We are not going to heaven in African spirituality. We don't have heaven. I said it before. We don't have any reward. Why are we doing this thing? We are doing it for somebody like me. They say, why am I doing it? I'm doing it because I'm interested in truth. I'm interested in the development of Africa. I'm interested in looking for solutions that will help us become better people in the future. I'm interested in knowing more about my history and my culture that the enemies have been trying to hide from me. I'm interested in empowering our people with our own organic knowledge and liberating us. I'm interested in all these things. I'm interested in Africa. I love Africa to the extent that I can say I am proud of it. I want to be able to do something to show the positive side of Africa at least. And to spread our own ideology of peace. Because African spirituality is all about peace. It's all about peace. It's about love. It's about unity of purpose. It's about a sense of direction. It's about integrity. It's about beauty. It's about love. All these things, nothing is toxic about this. Expression of self, connection to that nature, that organic divinity. This is it. We don't force people to join. Anybody that says they practice African spirituality is forcing you to join, run away from that person. Anybody that says once you join this house, you join this spiritual house or club, you cannot be able to leave. That run away from there. That place is no longer a spiritual house. That place is what we call a coven. Now, yes, we have covens in African spirituality. We have a evil side. There's good and evil in every prayer. In African spirituality, we have bad people. We have wicked people. We have witches and wizards. When they start forcing you to do things, forcing you to do this, forcing you to do that, just know that you are in the wrong place. We don't force people here. Okay, we need to do it. For anybody where they force you against your will to do this, they will tell you and let you see the result by yourself. They don't force you. It becomes toxic. You must bring so and so money for sacrifice. You must bring this. You must bring that. You must do that. You must do that. You must give me money every. No. If you don't go like this, make you run. I beg. Run. Spirituality is supposed to be free will. This is the number one red flag of this toxic spirituality. Another one is what we know as toxic positivity. Again, these are the one that people feel that they are doing the right thing, and as a result of that, they don't care about how it affects other people to the detriment of other people. It's like when you're looking down on people, you complaining. This one is doing this one, this one is doing this one, this one is doing this one. You don't allow people to rest. You're not saying that they will join you. You're not forcing them to join you, but you're always on their neck. People need to grow. You need to understand. Everybody is on their different stage of evolutionary development. People should be allowed to learn from their mistakes. When you see people doing the wrong thing, most times it's better to mind your business, especially if the people they are adults. You leave them. Okay? Don't be saying, oh, because I am doing the right thing, you must be very quick to judge people. This is where we have to find out how to restrain. Leaving our lane to go into other people's lane. We have to be like a beacon of hope, of enlightenment to other people. So when people see us, They will learn from us. It's not by every time we should be stepping in to want to tell people, oh, the plank is in your eye, or a wood is in your eye, this is this and this and that and that. We leave them. Most times we don't say anything until the people come to us. When they try to come to us to try to come and tell us that we don't know what we are doing, or tell us that we are the bad people, or they want to evangelize or change us or save us. This is where we now come in. You cannot come in and clearly pinpoint all the things that they have been doing, identify it, and show it to them. Apart from that, we pretty much just allow them to do their own thing without interference. So if you're in that family meeting, in your family, and you are the only different person, you're a new practitioner, all the other people are Christians, most time it's best not to even tell them anything about you. Just be doing your thing. Let them be talking their trash. When they try to cross your path, then you bring them, let's rather discussion. Then they will know that they are the very wrong people. When you approach them this way, it brings respect to them. It brings a sort of maturity to you, and they will see that you just the person you are, just who you are. Nothing is happening to you, nothing is wrong to you. You just choose to be the way you are. And you are living your life and you are okay and you are doing fine. So you don't need to be saying things about them all the time. If you know they are doing the wrong thing, sometimes it will make them feel guilty, or they will think you are judgmental. So not every time we will be complaining about the bad guys, or we just leave them. In this case of the Islamic terrorists in Nigeria, we in African spirituality, we have been talking about all these things quietly. Christians say, no, they have the supreme power, their God is a superhero, nothing will happen to them. Somebody like me just looking at them. Now, Christians are seeing the impacts, how Islamic terrorists are killing them, and no God is coming to save them. Now they are crying for help. If we tell you people that this thing is wrong, you people will say we are saying something that we don't know. But now that they are seeing the results, their eyes becomes clearer. This thing that is happening in Nigeria now is a result of years of neglect, over 100 years of neglect, allowing religion to proliferate unchecked. Even some states in Nigeria have Sharia law, allowing this terrorism to grow. This terrorism has been grown and nurtured. Now it has matured. You know, when you start something little, you shy. It's not one day the child will become an adult. You pampering terrorism, you putting Sharia law inside a secular country. You are allowing them to grow. You are supporting, or you are allowing imams to come on the pulpit to be talking about death to Christians. At first, we be preaching, saying everybody that is not a Muslim should be killed. It is written in the Quran. Allowing this hatred to spread, you are nurturing it inside your own country now. The hatred you have been nurturing, allowing it has now grown to adults. It is now this monster. Now you are screaming, help, help, help. Is it not better to have nipped this in the bud? But the people are blind. They don't see this. Christians to allow this, that nothing will happen to them. Their God will fly down from heaven with 24 angels to come and kill the enemy. No angel is flying down. Now they have seen the results of their own ignorance or their own lackadaisical attitude. Now they are asking for help, but it's almost too late. Sometimes we allow people to see the result of their actions. Maybe this is the only way for them to grow. When you talk to people politely, they don't listen to you. You leave them. Please leave them. Okay, I only talk about certain things here because I believe that people watching me on this channel are people that practice African spirituality. And only those people we watch here, a Christian will never come to this channel. They see this thing, they run away. Most Nigerian Christians, once they see this background, they will run away from this channel because their pastor already told them that this is an evil setup, demonic people. They don't watch my channel, so we can talk freely about things here on this channel. Only the one we get hats more now go come watch this channel. So we don't care about them. So allow them to make their mistakes. Okay? If they have free will, leave them to talk things, to enjoy themselves, to wallow in their ignorance. And you see them. It's just like that. It's their own trauma they are creating for themselves. There's nothing we can really do in this regards. Okay. Number 3, suppressing negative emotions and encouraging evil behaviors. These are emotions that are dangerous to us. When, for instance, somebody did a crime or committed a crime, maybe I slap you, I did something bad to you. The issue was not properly resolved, or you did something bad to me. The issue was not properly resolved because you believe that you have a vicarious savior that have the power to forgive you. So you go around hurting people, stealing from people, slapping people, injuring people, doing bad to people, and you don't settle the issues with them. What you are carrying is trauma. People you are also dealing with, you're giving them trauma of negative behavior. This will boil up and it will affect your own behavior in the future. It will affect your life. And instead of you to address this, to talk about these things, to seek help, you suppressing them because you believe that your God has forgiven you. What this will do is that it will create a shadow inside the soul of that person. This shadow will be full of negativity. It will be full of evil, repressed, unsettled issues. And as a result of this person will have psychological problems in the future. They will be difficult to deal with. They will not know how to handle how to settle problems with people. They will also always breed a bone of contention anywhere they have. Because they don't know how to deal with people, they will always be injuring people, causing problems. Anywhere you see these Christians, people like this, they are the one always judging other people. They are the one always causing problems. They are the one that also seeing evil people in that place. And they are the ones doing the evil. They are the ones doing the lying, doing the cheating, doing the false prophecy, at the same time doing the prayer, using the Christianity to affect the life of other people. They believe that because they are a Christian, they call the name of Jesus, anything they do, Jesus will forgive them. But anything they do to you does not matter because they already have Jesus, they are big muscle man behind them. So therefore they can misbehave. So this will cause a kind of traumatic life that if left unchecked, it will lead to an emotional implosion within them themselves. You will see many of these people in our family, in our neighborhoods. Somebody will say he's a Christian. He has not spoken with his brother or his sister for more than 10 years. And they go to church every Sunday. Some parents say they are Christians. They have not spoken with their own children for more than 20 years. You dey quarrel with your brothers and sisters. You dey steal things for them. You people that you grow up with. You have been so ignorant of your problems that you cannot settle with them. And you're supposed to be the higher person that is close to Jesus Christ, the guy that always wears white in heaven with all the white angels. But you have brothers and sisters you don't speak to. Which kind of Christianity now you can be? Practice. All your negative emotions, you still keep them intact. All the skeletons you have killed, they are still in your cupboard. You need to forgive anybody. Well, I don't blame you. Because even in their Bible, God has an enemy. If the Christian God cannot forgive Satan, then I don't think why should any Christian forgive anybody. Their own God get enemies. So every Christian is entitled to have their own enemies, right? In African spirituality, we don't see it like this. We try to settle issues. Except the other party is not willing to settle. We are always open to settle people, to settle issues that are left unchecked. This is why the gate is still open for these Western countries when it comes to the topic of reparations. Yes, the Western world, they enslaved Africa. They are guilty of the enslavement, transatlantic slave trade. The door is still open for them, but they don't want to pay reparations. They don't want to even apologize. As far as they are not apologizing for the things they did to our ancestors, then there will always be acrimony. When somebody wrongs you and they don't come to seek redress, they are okay, rather they believe that their own God are forgiving them, then there will be a natural imbalance. And this imbalance will naturally affect our relationship with each other. This is what is affecting our relationship with the Western world today. The imbalance is there because they have refused to pay reparations. This imbalance will affect my relationship with anybody that is doing evil against us, be it Christians, be it Muslims. If these people cannot come to round table to say, oh, what we are doing is wrong, we are sorry, we want to stop it, they keep on perpetrating the evil, calling it religion, there will always be a problem, there will always be a fiction, there will always be a barricade. We must be able to watch out for these kind of people. When you forgive people without them actually repenting, you are opening yourself to grave danger, because they will keep on doing the same evil to you again and again and again. They have not repented, they are not ready to repent, they are not ready to change, they are not ready to turn a new leaf. Then how do we do with these people? Should we open ourselves and say, now so then be, make we accept them? No, we keep on blocking them out for our own health and sanctity. The other people that are on this other side of this spectrum, suppressing negative emotions, they will have imbalance in their system as a result of this. This is what we call what they call shadow self. Shadow self will be going around with trauma, unprocessed trauma. They say it will work havoc on their mind and body when you ignore your true emotions, pretending that everything is fine and everything is not fine. It is going to affect you as a human being. That person have children, it might even affect the children as well. When you see people with this kind of behavior, they call themselves Christian people, they have traumas they have not settled, they have quarrel they have not settled, please suspect them. There's a saying in Nigeria that person will hate your papa not go feel like you. Somebody that ate your father, did bad thing to your father, or they quarrel with your father, or now your papa enemy before your papa die, you sure say that person go like you? He go transfer the enmity to the next generation, meaning as your papa not dey so, now you might be the new targets. So you have to be careful of this kind of people that have not made peace with their own self, have not made peace with their past, and now they are coming to bring their religion to you. You never make peace, you never apologize, you never seek to redress. You they say, make we forget the past. We need to carry forget the past too, until justice is served. Now so me, I do my own practice. I don't know about you, but this is the way I do my own practice. Everybody is entitled to how they see life. Okay? I cannot be on my own peacefully. Somebody will come to see me and will slap me, and we slap me, punch me, attack me unnecessarily, then we go away. Then I will not see them anymore. Then later on they will come to say I should forgive them. If they come like that to say I should forgive them, they should be ready to pay restitution for the things that they did. Apologize, pay restitution. They cannot just come and with empty hand to say I should forgive them and forget. No. They can still come and slap me back again. So when they slap me and they run away, I will be preparing my own slap to wait for them in the future. I will try to get capacity to be able to slap them back so that I will protect myself. This is the way a sane person should behave. So a person cannot slap you today, come to ask to forgive them, you forgive them. The next day they come, they slap you, you forgive them. They slap you, forgive them. They slap your papa, you forgive them. They slap your mama, you forgive them. Now who you be? That makes you a monkey's uncle, Abi. Who you can't be with that? You not be a better person now. You cannot protect yourself. This is wrong. So we must not allow this kind of useless people to come to have access to us like this. This is what I'm trying to say. Number 4 is spiritual gaslighting. This is when they try to use their spirituality to avoid accepting personal responsibility for their actions. I just talked a little bit about this in the third one. When they do something, instead of accepting responsibility, they go hide under the canopy of spirituality. It's gaslighting. If I do something bad now, like somebody like me now, as a non-Christian, if something bad happened to me, they go say, "Now God punish me." This is how Christians talk. They will say it's God. It's because of the evil I am doing. That's why this bad thing happened to me. This is what Christians will say. But if something bad happened to them, they will say it is the work of the devil. Even if they are the one that make the mistake, they will still lie for imaginary devil head. I have come to realize that some religions need a devil to survive. They need a Satan to survive. Without the devil, Christianity will be dead. There will be no Christianity. Without the devil, there will be no Islam. There will be no Judaism. They need a scapegoat. When they make mistakes, when they err, when they do bad things, when you catch them red-handed in the act, it is always the work of the devil. When you catch a Christian stealing, it is the work of the devil. When you catch him sleeping with people's wife and people's daughter, it is the work of the devil. It is never their own work. Any bad thing you catch them doing, lying, cheating, stealing, it is always the work of the devil. You will ask them, now devil, now do them, now you do them. They will say, now devil do them, make you forgive them. Spiritual gaslighting. Not taking responsibilities for their actions. But if it is somebody else, they will be very quick to condemn the person. They're using double standards in their practice. The same Bible, they don't want to live up to the expectations of the Bible. As a Christian, I believe they say they have 10 commandments. Thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not bear false witness, thou shalt not do this, thou shalt keep the Sabbath day holy. They're supposed to know these 10 commandments, but they break all the 10 commandments every day. They steal, they lie, they do all the bad things, all the bad things through Jesus Christ our Lord. Christian countries are the ones to quick invading other people's countries to steal natural resources. We see America that is a bastion of Christianity. They even write it in their money. In God we trust. What does America do for fun? Invading other people's country to steal natural resources. Invading Iraq, Libya, Syria. Now they haven't tried. They tried it with Russia through Ukraine. That will not work. Now they are doing it with Israel to steal Palestinian land in Gaza Strip. That one is working now. Now they are preparing boats to go to Venezuela. This not be Christian country. They need to forgive. Where is forgiveness? Donald Trump's supposed to be a Christian, right? All those people around him, Marco Rubio or the rest. These are the Christian, the bastions. Is this the best Christianity can offer in America? Stealing other people's property. Covetousness. Is this the best they can do? These are the people of the religion. When they see them, they watch them and they go. If it's another person that is invading other people's country now, Donald Trump would have been there very fast, Abi. Oh, they are killing Christians in Nigeria. I want to come. Christians are dying. Christians are dying. People are dying. Are Christians not dying in Sudan? Why is Donald Trump not threatening to bomb somebody in Sudan? No natural resources in Sudan. No rare earth minerals in Sudan. No oil in Sudan. Sudan is not worth talking about, right? People can die in Sudan. But if there's natural resources, people cannot die. No, people don't have freedom to die anymore. Christianity is capitalism. Religion is politics. Spiritual gaslighting, we see this every day. Nigerian people always want to blame the devil for what they did with their own hands. Instead of holding corrupt politicians responsible, they don't hold corrupt politicians responsible. They rather hold the devil responsible. They will think they can pray the way out of. You cannot pray the way out of this one. You have to stand and fight this one. You have to remove this toxic spirituality you are practicing. It does not work. It is detrimental to you. A spirituality of turn the other cheek. You go finish. Muslims go finish you. Una no will get cheek to turn. If you see anybody always like this, instead of taking responsibility for their actions, they are blaming the devil. Just run from this. This is a toxic spirituality. In African spirituality, there is no devil here to blame. If you do something bad, now you do them. Nobody make you do them. The people that are doing all the evil things that they are doing in African spirituality, they say these evil people, ritual people, the witches and wizards, they always lie that they don't know when they do the crime, but they do it consciously. When you kill your brother, you kill your sister, you do it consciously, but winches where they catch them, they always lie that they are high and they declare for coven. But your high, when you they fly, go the coven, not because go high, you they fly, go there. When you they poison the people, they do your evil, not be eye, you take do them. The next way they catch you, you say not be clear eye, you take do them. They're always lying, spiritual gaslighting. Anybody that is spiritually gaslighting, not taking responsibility for their actions, hold that person responsible, run from that person's toxic spirituality. Okay, that is number 4. The 5th one is when we have a cult culture or a cult of personality. This is the one that's very, very popular nowadays. This one is popular with Christianity and African spirituality. When you will see a pastor, a man of dog, will come out and people will be worshiping him instead of concentrating on the so-called God. Many men of dogs now, especially in Nigeria, I like using Nigeria as an example, all these daddy GOs. I tell these Christians, you worship your pastor, you don't worship God. The pastors now, they are like pimps. Most of them, they Jericho their hair, they wear the most flamboyant suits, their shoe is the most expensive shoe, they always have private jets. Some pray for money tonight, some pray every day. They are the richest criminals in Nigeria, pastors and politicians. When you worship the pastor, you give money, you pay your tithe, you pay your offering. God does not have bank accounts. Every money and everything you give to the church ends up at the hands of the pastor. You're not giving it to God, you're giving it to another man. What happens is that we see people calling this pastor, they call them daddy. The women, daddy and mommy. Then they use their real name again. Most women in Nigeria, they are very, very disrespectful to their husbands. If you marry a Christian woman in Nigeria, many Nigerian men, they are suffering. You are the 3rd husband in that relationship. Most time, the first husband is the pastor. The 2nd husband of your wife is Jesus Christ, while you are the 3rd husband. And you will be paying for the first 2 husbands. You will be supplementing Jesus, you'll be paying to the pastor before you will now take care of your wife. So most Nigerian women are married to 3 men. Nigerian Christian women, they are married to 3 men: pastor, Jesus Christ, and husband. Now the pastor is the physical representation of Jesus Christ. They always call him daddy. He's a daddy, like a sexy big daddy. Anything the woman listens to the daddy. Anything the daddy talks is what the woman listens to. If daddy say you should come to do all nights, they do all night. If daddy say bring so and so money, they do it. If daddy say follow me to this place, they do it. The pastor is like the God and the spiritual father and husband of the woman. So the physical husband is you, and you don't have any say over what daddy says, because daddy is more superior than you. Daddy prays for your family. Daddy is closer to God. You are not closer to God. Daddy is above your pettiness. Daddy does not have time to have sex, but daddy has sex all the time with all the women. Daddy is more older than you. So you give your money to daddy, and you bear whatever you see. This is a cult of personality by the pastors. We have many cases of pastors sleeping with people's wives in Nigeria. Pastors sleep with people's wives. There's even one case right now in Delta State, my state. In Sapele, there's one pastor they call Ololo. There's a case now in court, High Court of Delta State. This pastor is in court for sleeping with 3 sisters of the same family. And the last one is underage. A pastor have a very big church in Sapele. Is now in court. Is sleeping with 3 sisters. He won't give them venereal disease. Very big case. It's going on right now. The man is spending money trying to block the case, but the case is out there. All these things is nothing new. So many women in Nigeria, they have been. Now, pastor now they sleep with them. So many girls have been disvirgined by pastors. Pastors, they are the people. They are like gods in Nigeria. If you see them coming out, they have entourage. They are coming out with police, soldiers. They have escorts. They are living gods. They are pimps. They do anything they want. They get away with anything they want. In Nigeria, police cover them. They have money. Why would they not be like this? You people give them the power. When you're worshiping a fellow man, instead of focusing on the big picture, your deity, this is wrong. Now, what you have there is a cut of personality. You're worshiping your pastor. You're giving all your money to him. You're paying your tithes. It's like a tax collector. It's like your government, your spiritual government. When you collect your salary, before you touch your salary, you give him 10%. Some pastors even collect 20%. You will not sow seeds. Anything you want to buy, some women will tell their pastor first before they do it. Any secret, they tell their pastor. Pastor know more about your household than you yourself, that is the leader of that house. Pastor know all your secrets, all your plans for the next 10 years. Pastor have all your assets. He knows all of them. Knows all your bank accounts. This is not good. When you find yourself in this, the pastor prying too much, or your pastor having stranglehold on your wife, if you are a sensible man, you should stop telling your wife all your secrets. A lot of men make this mistake. They tell the secret to the wife. The next, the pastor already knows. The pastor will use that secret to see vision for the man. To be seeing vision for you. Sometimes the pastors, they will come and they will tell people to write their problem on paper that they are going to pray. People will write all their problems. They have people that will look at you. They will record you on camera. They will see all those problems that they write on the piece of paper. And they will take them to the back room. Then the next Sunday, the pastor will use these problems to prophesy inside the church. All these scams, we know them. Many people go to church. They think that they are going to church. They don't know that they are in a court. There are some churches in Nigeria where pastors flog people. Adults are being flogged with cane. Inside church, they flog members. Some people go there. There are some churches that they control every aspect of your life, including your sex life. If you do, you only do missionary position. If you do another kind of sex position, your wife will report you or your husband report you. They will flog you in front of the church. Those kind of churches. People are inside bondage inside churches. When you find yourself in this kind of situation, my brother, my sister, you are in a toxic spirituality. In African spirituality, we have some of this kind of people too. When you go to their shrine, they want to control every aspect of your life. They want to tell you, you must initiate, you must do this, you must do that. You must do exactly what they tell you to do. This too is bondage, spiritual bondage. Anybody that is forcing you, especially to take your freedom, to be draining you financially, just know that you are in a very bad place. And if you don't leave that place, they are going to reduce you to nothing, to zero. They're going to reduce you to zero, 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 zero. You will go empty your pockets. Now, it will call point and kill ministry. Once you enter, you die. You don't come out. Now, there you go die put. You need to escape. When you see yourself in this kind of situation, whether you are in a church, you are in a mosque, you are in a so-called spiritual setting or spiritual house, just know that one chance now you don't enter. Now, one chance now be that too. If you not take time and your head go full, you go wrong, come up for that kind of place. We have them. These are the major elements of toxic spirituality. Toxic spirituality turns a person into a caricature. It turns a person into a slave. It turns a person into a mindless drone. At worst, it turns a person into a monster. We have so many toxic spirits. When I look around this Christian, I see some of them. If I say I want to talk now, they will say I do talk. Spirituality that makes you run from the truth. Nowadays, many people, the truth is hard. People run from truth. When we're talking about truth, talking about history, you will see people, they run. There was a time when I first came to Nigeria, when I was talking about African spirituality in public, people, they run, leave their drink. Now, people, you see, grab men, them, that they quickly pay for their drink and run away. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear the truth. They just pay, grab men with giant muscles that they take speed, they shake out from beer parlor. They don't want to hear anything. Should I blame them? No. It is based on their orientation. Somebody tell them that. Somebody practicing talking about African spirituality, you should not listen to them. They are evil people. They will corrupt you or they will poison you. Many people, they don't want to know. I don't blame them. It is the situation that they find themselves in. How do we solve this problem? You cannot really solve it. Actually, it will always be here. You just need to be aware of it. So when you see these signs, you will know. Most times we leave them because they are adults. When they come to you with their excesses, that is when I normally call them to order. You go to your church all the time, not concern me, but immediately you say you won't come preach for me. Oh, you don't enter your own one chance without your own door finish. I will be the one not preaching for you now. By the time I finish with you, you will never talk to me anymore in your life. You go regret why you even approach this boy. They're not near me again now. When you know yourself, there's just power, that knowledge that you know who you are. That becoming, it is stronger than any. Truth breaks lies. When you speak truth, people that are carrying lie spirit, they run away from you. So many people there, since I started coming out physically, many evil people around me, they have run away because they represent spirit of truth. Sorry, they represent the spirit of lies. And when you lie and truth come together, one must give way. Hypocrisy can only be for so far. When people know that you are an hypocrite, the hypocrite will run away. When people don't know their secrets, they run away. When everybody knows the secret of a bad person, it does not have any power anymore. So yeah, with the business of exposing this secret, they don't like people like me. Many of them pray to wish that I'll be taken out, or I will just not wake up one morning, but I am still here delivering. Whether they like it or not, they're not going to stop this one. So when you see these 5 signs, just know that is toxic spirituality. And it also destroys the people that practice it. If they destroy them. So many of them, you practice spirituality without power. It's such a shame. That's why they are dying every day. The Christians are just dying like flies in Nigeria. Muslims are just becoming more and more brutal. This is what it turns you into a slave or a monster. This is the highest points of toxic spirituality. Erodes you. If it doesn't kill you, it will turn you into a beast. Based on the spectrum of the spirituality, what it tells you to do. Tells you to become a sheep, you become a sheep, true. Tells you to become a monster, you become a monster. This is something we must fight against. So we must stand against this toxicity. We must expose it for what it is. We must nip it in the bud. When we see religion try to rise their ugly head, we must stop them. We must not support them. We must call them out. We must kill this ideology before it grows. We must stop it. Because when it grows, it becomes a monster. Then it becomes difficult to stop. So I believe a word is enough for the wise. Religion have to leave Africa. If Africa does not kill religion, religion will kill Africa. There's no two way about it. So you have to choose sides. Are you for the side of truth, justice, and righteousness, enlightenment, or are you for the side of lies, ignorance, hypocrisy, gaslighting? Choose your side, pick one, but whatever you do it well. Okay? The stronger side, I believe, will win. And every man for himself, God for us all. That's what they talk about. So the battle line has been drawn. Are you practicing a healthy spirituality or a toxic spirituality? I leave the question to you to judge. So I think I will stop here for today. Questions or comments are welcome. Please, by all means, like and share this video. I would like to know your opinions about toxic spirituality, your encounters with it, if you have been a member of a society before where this kind of things happens. If you have noticed any trauma, the negative effects, I would like to know. This is something that affects all of us. I was somebody that was born into Christianity. For the earlier part of my years, I was also brainwashed. I was tortured. I was abused by the Christian doctrines. I was made to feel inferior by the doctrine. I was made to feel that I am nothing, that everything I do is wrong. I was made to feel that eternal punishment is coming for me. I'm very happy to be free of Christianity. I'm very, very happy. I know a lot of people pass through. If you practice a religion, you're making you feel guilty. Any little thing you do, you feel guilty. You feel guilty. It's always telling you, you are guilty. You are guilty. We go to hell. We go to hell. And you know you are just being. You need to start questioning. What did I do? I'm not born into sin. All these things not be me. Christianity is not for us. It is for the evil people, I beg. So we need to open our eyes. If we want to know the truth about our life, there are books. that have here. I have written 4 books so far, 4 powerful books on African spirituality. This is the latest one. This one is on plasma physics. In this plasma physics, I talked about the fourth state of matter, which is the spirit world. Science tells you there are 4 states: solid, liquid, gas, and plasma. They don't really talk about the plasma ring. The plasma ring is the rim of unlimited power. It is a rim whereby those things we cannot see with the naked eyes, they exist there, the invisible reality. Things that we want to call plasma energy bodies or spirits, ghosts, ancestors, deities, juju, angels, demons, all these things they exist here in this world, right with us, in the plasma ring. And there are ways to access it. I talked about how to access this plasma ring and how ancient people in the planet have been able to access it, and the techniques they have used, and how they have been able to study the sun, which is the most giant ball of plasma energy that we have in this our solar system. Without the sun, there will be no life. The sun generates unlimited energy. How does the sun generate this energy? People have studied it, and they have been able to make their own miniature sun, which they call thermonuclear plasma fusion or generators or reactors. All these are common. It's in life. They have, when I talk something in spirituality, I back it up with the physical relevance. If you're looking for raw knowledge, you will find it in African spirituality. This book will tell you how people did all these things. I wrote it here. You want to know how they do it? Get it. The information, the wisdom is here. You don't have excuse not to know. Okay? We are talking about next level stuff. Space age, space travel, time travel. We are talking about galaxy exploration. What we are talking here is out of this world, generating unlimited recyclable energy. We can run systems forever. All these are the things we are talking, very powerful stuff. You need to know them, and it's well rooted in African spirituality. Okay, the origin of all spirituality, the mother of all spirituality, this is here. So if you have not gotten this book, please get it. Please put it in your library. You'll never get this one. You need to reach this level so that you will start preparing your mind for what is coming, preparing for the next generation, preparing for the future. This one will help you very, very much. It's from me, written here, sold here. If you have not really know about plasma, quantum ring, quantum physics is here. Quantum physics study the invisible and visible particles of nature. So for you to get to plasma ring, you pass through the quantum ring. So these two go together. If you have not gotten this one before, try to get it too, so that you will fully understand. This knowledge we join. The knowledge is complete like this. So you will prepare your mind. The only thing that is not here is nuclear physics. And I'm not writing about that one. You can find information about nuclear physics everywhere else. But these two, you cannot find information about it. It is highly, highly advanced stuff that I talked about here. The highest level of science, the most powerful science in the world. Quantum physics, plasma physics. This is the most powerful source of energy in the world. So this is what you need to get your hands on. So if you want to do something well. Let's say if you want shop frog, shop better one. Okay? Not be the one we not there. This one, walking in the shadow of the gods, over 200 spells are here. For different aspects of your life, for love, for health, for illnesses. This one will help you. Over 200 here waiting. I put in all the botanical names. I really did a research on this book, extensive research, to cover all these things to help you. You need this book, please get it. Know your way, not because. Then this one, Whispers of Amente, Pathways to Ascension. This one will help you have a direct one-on-one connection with our organic African deities, deities of regeneration, deities of rebirth, deities of prosperity, deities of death and destruction. All these are principles of nature that we cannot deny. They are part of us, whether you like it or not. People will still be born, people will still be dying, people will still prosper, the sun will shine, the sun will fall, we will still be here. So you better get used to the idea. Don't allow anybody to deceive you out of knowledge. Anybody that is telling you not to read all these books, that person is your enemy. That person don't want you to grow spiritually. That person is a witch or a wizard. Anybody that is telling you not to know all these things, that person don't want you to be free. You know why? Because when people have this knowledge, they will not be paying tithes to any man of dog anymore. They will not be going to church, wasting their time and energy anymore. They will not be subscribing to stupidity. They will not allow themselves to be insulted, to be disrespected, to be talked back down on. They will want to take power. They will want to become better. They will stand on the foundations of truth. So anybody that is telling you don't read book, that person a winch. He not like you. Okay, not be better person, not be better picking be that. So knowledge is here. Empower yourself, transform yourself, illuminate yourself, protect your future, protect your destiny. Stand with what is right. Don't run away from the truth. Embrace truth. Let your name be associated with truth. Okay? A good name is better than silver and gold. So please, knowledge day. Now you and I will choose whether you will take them or not. I also have a 6-month program where I teach African spirituality from the history to the science to the metaphysics and the hardcore spirituality. You can register for that program. It's not a free program. Some people they jump because they know that they pay. Okay? All this research takes time and energy. You also need to support African spirituality to grow and develop. As you know, we are disemphasized in so many ways, but we are still here. You can do that as well. I will teach you so many things about it. You become a master of the subject in 6 months. If you want to buy your spiritual items, your soap, your perfumes, your native shock, your cowries, all the things we use in African spirituality, I sell them on this channel. Your meditation beads and a lot more. If you also want to do your oracle tarot divination, I do that on this channel. You can ask questions, and please, by all means, share the channel. We are still here. So I thank you very much for watching. For those people that have been supporting the channel, donating, I'm very, very happy. It's because of people like you that I'm still here. The enemies are fighting day and night to want to tie the place. They're not fit. They don't do today. They say that voice, they won't block. It not still work. They don't do. They go, nothing go. They're not fit stop us. We will keep growing from strength to strength. And the people will see value in African spirituality. And hopefully they will take the initiative. So I thank you very much for watching today. I'm very delighted. And of course, I'll be seeing you all in the subsequent videos as usual. So take care and bye. Peace. One love.